You know, I've been in writers' rooms for my entire career, and over the course of my career, I was asked several times to go to like UCLA and USC and various other film programs to come in as a guest lecturer. Then in 2010, I was invited to Singapore to give a 3-day workshop. The first day was a simulated writer's room, much like we're doing here at Sky Forest. And I had 40 students who were pretty soft-spoken, and the guy who ran the program said, you know, these are people from Asia, they're very polite, don't be offended if they're not very vocal. By the end of the workshop, I had people throwing scripts and yelling and screaming, and there was so much animation. It was really invigorating. And so that was the first day. And the second 2 days were a show running seminar. And I had such a good time there that I started to accept more offers. And when Sky Forest asked me to do this up here in Lake Arrowhead, a place that I absolutely adore, I've had a place here for 20 years, I jumped at it, and really excited about doing this seminar. Well, the one-on-one sessions, I will be brutally honest. I really dig into the material. You know, we keep it to 5 pages because with the number of attendees, I want to really be able to dig in and talk to people. And we talk about everything from theme and the inspiration and how this idea began, what the message is the writer really wants to, the takeaway, the writer wants to get out there. And that's kind of an overview, but we also get into the nitty-gritty, word choice, syntax, rhythm, dialogue versus description. Really get in deep and talk about choices and talk about challenges and getting the absolute best out of the writer that I can. The simulated writer's room, much like what I did in Singapore, that was with 40 people. Everybody, before they come to the seminar, will submit up to a 5-page scene, monologue, dialogue, and everybody will have read everybody else's material. And we will take the day and one at a time do a writer's room where everybody will pitch other jokes or other scenes or other words or ask questions about what if this dialogue was this way? What if this character didn't want to jump out the window? What if he wanted to take a hot bath? Why? We talk about, the great thing about the writer's room is in the one-on-ones and question and answers, it's very kind of orderly. Well, writing is not an orderly business, and in the simulated writer's room, all of these questions come up in a big mishmash. Big picture, small picture, syntax, word choice, jokes, points of view, it all comes up at once in the service of the scene you're writing. So you get an overview of how all this thinking, this detailed thinking, works into a script. Well, to write in a place, to have a creative experience in a place that is so special, first of all, the quiet is absolutely intoxicating. It's very freeing. I have written a lot in my 30-year career. The most enjoyable of those experiences have been here in Lake Arrowhead. I've had a place here for 20 years, and there's something about this rarefied air that allows for a really expansive experience. There's something just, I hate to use the cliche, but cliches are true. There's a very magical feeling up here. What'll be amazing too is I know with the program that we're offering, there's Tai Chi and massage, which will be wonderful, which by the way, the participants will need, because when I'm done with them, they will need relaxation because the simulated writer's room is full of action and voice and argument and tension, and I'll be brutally honest and I'll steer it in certain ways and I'll be challenging. So I don't know that there'll be fist fights, but there'll be mental fist fights. And at the end of the day, or the beginning of the day, starting with massage and Tai Chi, is a great antidote to what everybody's in store for. It will be stimulating and fun and productive, And I know the people who do this, the attendees will be really better writers when they're done, really better writers.